Hey guys, this is Cheney77, coach of the Brisbane Heatrans, here with week 6 of the Hive. Now this week we're going up against Daniel and the Mississauga Weezings, and his team consists of Tapu Koko, Hydreigon, Pelipper, Fortress, Mega Swampert, Alolan Raichu, Alolan Marowak, Buzzwole, Blissey, Ludicolo, and Rampardos. So he's got the rain. And he's also got the Alolan Raichu to take advantage of the Tapu Koko. So, at first glance, doesn't have a lot of speed, but under the right conditions, he actually has a ton of speed. This matchup was definitely a really tough one to prep for, because if we have a look at it, first off, Mega Swampert. The only thing that really takes on Mega Swampert is the Jellicent, but then, you know, the Jellicent loses to his dual electric spam, and also the Ludicolo. So that's Mega Swampert. Can't really bring Jellicent because of the dual electrics and Ludicolo. I feel like it'd be pressured way too much. And then, you know, I don't have much for electric spam to begin with, and I was actually super happy not to see Tapu Koko or Alolan Raichu. I felt like Alolan Raichu is actually the biggest threat to my team, and not seeing it is definitely a huge plus. But yeah, once again, Tapu Koko destroys my team, Alolan Raichu destroys my team, and Ludicolo also wrecks my team. The combination of, you know, water, grass, fighting, just, yeah. You know, he can scald things in the rain, get off huge hits. I do have, you know, thankfully some water immunities in Heliolisk, so you know, but Ludicolo can obviously pack the Fightinium Z or for the Focus Blast, or you can just, you know, click Focus Blast and hope he hits. But then he's also got fat stuff like Fortress and Blissey. Blissey is pretty much Blissey is just annoying to deal with. The fact that he has so much speed and offense, you know, I can't really afford to be setting up, which makes Blissey much harder to break. Fortress as well, and then he's got Scarf Hydreigon to clean things up. I was actually quite happy to see Hydreigon because it's most likely set is Scarfed, and if he is Scarfed, he would need either Flash Cannon or Earth Power to hit Diancie, and yeah, if he's locked into either, so in my head he probably needs Dragon coverage, Dark coverage, Fire coverage, and then yeah, Flash Cannon or Earth Power. So depending on what he's locked into, I have a switch into, or a, you know, Revenge Killer in something. So pretty happy to see Hydreigon. But just jumping into my team, but before I do, shout out to those who gave me mocks: Offset, Blue, Turk, Mayo, Blue Potato, Jake, and Dylan. Cheers for you guys, your guys' helps. Yeah, definitely prepped pretty hard this week because of the matchup. But first we got Diancie. Diancie is one of the things that just wrecks his team. Pretty much 2-hit KOs the entirety of his team, so it's really awesome. It's got the Diamond Storm, predominantly physical, Diamond Storm, 2 hit KOs of Blissey after rocks, and then HP 5 for the Fortress and Moonblast. Toxic was his last move, just to be able to 1v1 the Blissey. Next we got Ruskin, Rocky Helmet, Defensive Chomp, Rocks, Fire Blast, Earthquake, Stone Edge. We got AV, Sizzle with U-Turn, Knockoff, Aerial Ace, and HP Electric. Yeah, the HP Electric is just, it's there to Oko the Pelipper, defensive Pelipper, or max HP Pelipper with after rocks and in electric terrain, so pretty situational. Next we have the Heliolisk Life Orb, 4 attacks. Then we got Scarf, Crobat, nice tech. Scarf actually allows us to outspeed both the Ludicolo and the Swampert in rain, so that's really helpful. And then lastly we have fully Fizz Death Mesprit, just to be able to take 2 waterfalls from Swampert in the rain. So leads, I'm thinking he probably lead with Pelipper like he usually does. So I'm just going to lead with Chomp, threaten it with, just threaten it out with a possible, Z move, or just it's just a good matchup. Really, its only bad matchup is probably Hydreigon, because I'm not Scarfed and I'm not going to risk that turn 1. Yep. So I'm going to lead Chomp, and he's actually going to lead Pelipper. So this is Rock's turn 1, as he Scalds, and we don't get Scald Burn, which is awesome. And the next turn we're going to hit him with the Edge as he goes for U-turn, and we get some really nice chip on the Pelipper. So after the Pelipper comes back in on rocks, it's going to be at 6%, which basically means his rain turns are largely restricted, so that's really good for us. He's actually going to go into the Fortress now. I'm thinking he'll probably want to spin or set up his own rocks, so I'm just going to fire off a Fire Blast, and we catch the lucky burn. And the burn is important, sort of, because it just keeps him from sturdy, which means I always have the chance of OKOing it. But as we see, he actually sets up the rocks, which is nice. And I'm just going to switch out now, because I figured he's going to switch into something like either the Swampert or Hydreigon. And wait, was it the Swamp? Was I thinking Swampert? No, I don't think I was thinking Swampert. I think I was predicting him was going to go into Hydreigon, and possibly Blissey. So went into Sizzle as sort of the middle ground play, and just going to go into Mesprit now, as he's going to Mega Revolve, Power Up Punch, and that's okay. We're still able to live a +1 waterfall in the rain, and we're going to get off some nice chip with Energy Ball. And here he is in Ruskin Rocky Helmet range, so predicting him to not go for EQ, I'm just going to sack my Chomp, which is okay with me. I'm totally fine with making a Chomp Swampert trade, because now Heliolisk is free to just T-bolt things. Free in the sense that it'll still do nothing to Blissey, but we have ways of threatening Blissey. So I'm going to go into Sizzle here as he throws up the Wish. I went Sizzle because I want to bluff the superpower, and just be able to force him out and just U-turn, and just to gain momentum was the thought process, because I don't really want to go hard Diancie in case he is packing the HP Steel. that HP Steel will 2-hit KO me, and I won't be able to do much to him with that Wish in the air. So I'm just going to go for U-turn here. I thought he might actually go into Pelipper. So the thought process here was, I was actually considering clicking HP Electric just to stunt, because I was pretty certain he was going to go into Pelipper, but then I thought, no, Fortress is actually a pretty likely switch in as well. So I figured I'd just do the proper thing and click U-turn. But you know, that's really good for us in 8 turns or 7. The rain is actually going to be gone. So I'm going to drop in Heliolisk because I can get some health back. And here I don't want to risk Heliolisk. Mesprit is a nice and easy sack. It's not going to be doing much, even though it has Healing Wish. But yeah, it was the right thing. Mesprit was the right thing, a right play in my opinion. And here, Fortress is within Life Orb T-Bolt range, so I'm just going to drop in Heliolisk, and it's going to T-Bolt. And you know, this game's going well. Here, he goes for the Giga Drain, probably not wanting to risk the miss as I go for a T-Bolt. Definitely, I think a misplay on my part. I believe the more optimal play would have been to actually click U-turn, but I did expect him to kill me with a Focus Blast there, because if I had U-turned, I preserve Heliolisk as a possible sack, but also I get the kill with Crobat, and basically I would just have an extra mon to sack. But as you see, he's going to be able to take me out with the next Giga Drain. But I'm just going to come in and revenge him with my Crobat. So Crobat, I'm going to keep Crobat around because it can 2-hit KO the Hydreigon. So gonna go hard Diancie, as he actually shows off the Z Ice Beam, which is interesting tech. But the Blissey is still going to be 2-hit KO'd by this Diancie, which is awesome. And now it's Hydreigon versus everything else. His only play is to go for Dark Pulse and pray that he flinches this Diancie, because Dark Pulse isn't actually going to be able to kill from this range. As you see, we break through and we're able to hit him with the Moonblast. So Diancie finally getting a couple kills. It's been, 6 long weeks, but Diancie's finally on the board. A good game, Daniel. That was definitely a really tough match to prep for and to play as well. That match was also a division match. Going into this game, I believe Daniel was 2-3 and I was 4-1. So a win here really just helps my cause with the playoff run. With 4 weeks to go, I only need 2 wins to secure playoffs, I believe, from doing the maths. So that's really nice. I believe next week we have Leo, the runner-up to the CBA D-League last season. So that should definitely be a really good match. So yeah, I hope to see you guys next week.